All right, guys. So we're here with,
Oh, Garrett Harris.
and what did we both do with our teammate Jonathan Waddell?
We got top four at the Louisville case tournament at through the decades.
3v3, and this motherfucker was. This is the reason we got top four right here. What'd
It's
you play though?
I played the Evil Birds.
Barbs.
Birds.
Such
I'm a
a
scumbag, but I'll own up to it.
well. Shout outs first, because apparently people don't watch that.
Yes, so shout outs to Matt Kroll first and foremost. He sent Waddell with the Prosperities. They ended up winning me several games at the tournament. Otherwise, I would have had to play Yucky Extravagance. And we don't want to play that card. That card's bad. And shout outs to Sean DeLuca for helping carry when I would have a bad game or when Waddell had a bad game. He came in clutch, last round of Swiss, big time, and made sure that we made it into top 8. And shout outs to AA Cards and Collectibles, our shop in Kokomo, because Kingdom Cards is Dookie Boo Boo. And that's it. That's all the shout outs I got.
All right, get see that. Fuck it.
Alright.
Jesus.
Standard 3 Rabina. 3 Eglin. And 1 Stry, 1 token.
I didn't give you the super of that fucker. Oops.
Yeah.
I still have it.
I played 2 statue because I think playing one's incorrect. And you can banish the second one off Advent if you need a name. We have 2 Impen. 1 is also insane. The 1 Avian and the 1 Monarch.
Because you said 1 is insane? You mean 2 is insane?
No, 1 is insane. You're like clinically insane if you only play 1.
Oh, okay.
And then the card that lets you loop D-Shifter. Pretty fun and interactive for the tier matchup. Hand traps, not very many of them. Just 2 Ash. The 1 Searchable Crow. And the best card of the format, 3 Shifter. Because we like it when our opponent doesn't play the game. Spells, we've got 3 Prosperity.
So we need to discuss this real quick.
What?
So our case, we got a case of Megatons, and what do we?
3 Prosperity, a Lightning Storm, an Ash,
Dragoon,
a Dragoon, and a DP.
and that's all 3 of them right there. Boy, let's go. He had he had 1 prosperity to 3.
Yes, sir. 3 mix match dualities.
Ew.
Because we're
You
poor.
could have asked me to borrow my secret.
We're poor. We don't like expensive cards. 3 Advent because Imperm's yucky. 3 I get to normal summon twice. 1 I get to tribute your cards. 1 called
Mystic Mine.
Yeah.
The card that made everybody mad as fuck today.
1 terraforming. 2 main deck Dark Rulers instead of the 2 Book of Moons. I felt like that was going to be a good meta call. Facing a lot of tier and them going first. I already have a hard enough time breaking boards as it is, and Book of Moon doesn't really help. But Dark Ruler kind of lets me have a fighting chance if I open a lot of names. For traps, I've got just 3 Imperm and the 1 card that says Our Turn. So that's it for the main deck. It's 41. I was pretty pleased with it. No changes I think I would have made. The extra deck is completely irrelevant, but it's 1 Late Kribo, 1 Anima. I stole an Eldritch from a guy at our locals with this just because I thought I could. I totally should have lost that game, but it was funny. 1 Blocker, 1 Ferrigite, 2 Wind Charmer, Access Code and Appaloosa, the random Bahamut Shark with no Toad, 1 Fucho, 2 of the Lyrilusk, I forget her name and I just looked at it, 2 Downard, and 1 Zeus. I've only ever made Zeus once in this deck, and then it was another one of those situations where I knew I could, I didn't have to. Side deck, it's full of hate because tier is yucky. The 3rd Dark Ruler, we've got 2 Raigeki, which are nasty because they're gold. 3 Cyclone because Mystic Mine's yucky. Another nasty gold, Feather Duster. The card that made us go in a top 4. Buddy activated Sharon Havness, and I said no.
And it was just like, boom. You're at the top 4.
3, you can't activate effects, and I get to play the game. And 3 D barrier, because Fusion and Xyz very popular. And that's all I've got for the deck.
Alright, well, now we're going to flip this over onto my side for my list, because I haven't changed my deck.
Yes, sir.
So, we'll be flipping it and making the
My
second
list
video
is
after
better
this.
and more interesting, though.
What the fuck? This fucking shitter. I swear to gosh. This dude. Fucking,
No.
Alright, we'll see you on my side.